I'm sure you've tried to vlog before, right? You wake up, you pick up your phone, and you say, "Today is finally the day I'm gonna start vlogging." You film your breakfast, but halfway through the day, you stop. You don't finish the vlog because what's the point, right? You're not going anywhere, you're not doing anything special, you're just in your room, you're just making noodles, you're just doing your laundry. So those clips, they just rot in your camera roll. You don't edit them, you don't upload them, and every day you tell yourself, "I'll start properly when my life looks like that one girl on YouTube or Pinterest or TikTok, or when I have a better phone, when my room is more Pinterest worthy, or when my days are more exciting." Or girl, what if I told you the life that you have right now is already enough? And in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 powerful excuses to start filming your so-called boring life today. So by the end of this year, you're not just wishing you documented your life, you're looking back at a whole gallery full of slow, soft, honest memories that you are proud of. You're going to leave this video with a new mindset, a new lens, and most importantly, a reason to start vlogging your boring life. And if you don't know me, hi, my name is Gloria, and I've always wanted to be a content creator. I started watching YouTube so many years back, and I was watching a lot of lifestyle vloggers on YouTube. Their videos were so comforting. Like anytime I was having a bad day, the only thing I wanted to do was just watch one of Fernanda's or Tamkor's vlog because they made me feel so peaceful. They're just so peaceful and calm. And it wasn't long until I myself started to feel this urge and this passion to start creating content, to start vlogging like them. And so when I was finally ready, I told myself, you know what, I'm going to start filming. I don't care, I'm going to start filming. And every single time I press record on my phone to start filming, I get a lot of feelings like you're not good enough, you don't have an aesthetic home, you're not as beautiful as them, you're not as rich as them, you don't go out, you're a homebody, you stay at home all day, you don't have friends, you don't have anything exciting going on in your life, girl. It wasn't until last year when I finally decided, you know what, I'm going to start filming my life. I don't care who watches it, I don't care what happens, but I'm going to start filming my life. And if you go back to the very first videos on this channel, you're going to see the first 7 videos that I made on this channel was me vlogging my day every single day for 7 days. It helped me to get into the spirit of vlogging and putting out content without feeling cringe, without feeling uncomfortable. And I'm going to share with you exactly how to do that, how to get out of your own head, how to stop standing in your own way and start showing up like the person that you've always wanted to be on camera. Excuse number 1. I am filming this for my future self, not for the algorithm, not for views, not for the likes or the comments, just for me. Just so one day when I'm older, when I have my kids, when I have my grandkids, I can go back and see who I was, how I talked, how I looked, how I lived, how I thought, how I saw the world, what life looked like when I was just 22 or 21. And by the way, today is the 9th of April and it's my birthday. Yeah. Excuse number 2. If I wait to be interesting, I will wait forever. Tell yourself that. If I wait to be interesting, I will wait forever. We always think that we need a glow up first, we need a better phone, we need a new apartment, we need more exciting plans. But real life does not pause until we are ready. Because every single day that you waste, and you keep, pushing this vlogging thing away, your life is still going. Like time is still going out there. You're still living your life. You're still doing things that you're not even aware that if you put it out right there on YouTube as content, people would really find it interesting. Like no matter how mundane it feels, there's someone out there that's going to find it interesting. This version of you right now, in the middle of the mess, in your small room, in your non-aesthetic apartment, still figuring things out, that is still part of the story. That's the most important part of the story. That's the most important stuff, because one day you are definitely going to blow up on YouTube, and many people are going to want to look at how you started, and they are going to go back to your oldest videos on YouTube, and they're going to see how you were living before, what life looked like for you. And trust me, that's going to make your story, your testimony even more juicy, more interesting. And if you keep waiting for something big to happen before you start, you're going to look back one day and you realize that you missed all those small beautiful moments that made you you. So what if you filmed this version of your life now, not because it's perfect, but because it's real? And more than that, what if someone out there needs to see this version of your life? I always used to tell myself that whenever I have a content idea to make, and then I have this imposter syndrome that's like, oh, why would anybody watch? Nobody's gonna watch your videos. They're always gonna end up like 3 views, 6 views. But I'm like, what if God put this idea in my head? Because there's at least one person out of those 3 views, one person there needed to hear my voice. One person there needed to hear my own experience, my own lesson on this one topic. And when you are depriving people from things that God has put in your heart to tell them, girl, you are not doing anybody any good. You're not doing yourself any good, and you're not doing that person good. And trust me, next time God ain't gonna give you no idea. He's gonna pass that idea over to someone else who he feels like will carry out that who he feels like will execute that idea perfectly. And you're just going to be there not having any content ideas, because all the content ideas God has been giving you, you've just been pushing it aside, saying you're not perfect for this, or you're saying that you're not the right person to make this kind of content. Who told you? If you have that idea, then it means that God knows that you're the perfect person to execute on that idea. So please, I'm begging you, please execute on your ideas. If not, God's going to take it and give to someone else who he feels like will do the perfect job, and you don't want that. Excuse number 3: my boring life is someone's comfort video. Last year, I came across this Nigerian YouTuber. She doesn't have 100,000 subscribers. She doesn't have a fancy apartment. She doesn't do crazy editing. She's just a regular Nigerian girl living in a regular house, living a very regular life. But girl, her videos, oh my god, her videos were so comforting. I watch them every Sunday. You know, Sundays are days where you just chill and just relax. And I was like, you know what, let me just watch that one girl. What's her name again? And I just type in the name and I just watched her video, like her latest video on YouTube, and I just felt so fucking good. She was like my newest comfort creator. Her videos felt like peace. It felt calm. It felt like home. It wasn't anything crazy. She wasn't living in a high-rise apartment. She was not living in a big city. She didn't have 100k subscribers, but I fucking related with her video. I fucking saw myself in her content because she had almost the same type of life as mine. Even though it was simple, it was real. And that's when I realized that my boring life, your boring life, could be someone else's comfort too. Don't you think? Let me tell you, there's a girl out there right now who's not looking for glam, aesthetics. She just wants to feel safe. She just wants to feel seen. She just wants to know that she's not the only one living that slow, quiet life in one tiny city in Nigeria or one tiny city in India. She doesn't want to seem like, oh, every other person out there is looking all glamorous or aesthetic. When she finally finds someone out there who's just like her, trust me, she's going to subscribe. She's going to be a die-hard fan, and you could be that comfort creator for her. Your daily routines, your voiceovers, your thoughts while you're folding your laundry, while you're doing your skincare, they might be the exact thing that helps another girl out there feel less alone. Your life doesn't have to go viral. It just have to be true. Excuse number 4: I deserve to take up space. Now, here's the thing that most small creators don't talk about, but let's be very real here, because I'm also a small creator and you're a small creator too. There's this quiet imposter syndrome that creeps in the moment you press record, the moment you think of creating content, because that imposter syndrome or inferiority complex, it comes from watching big creators all day, living in high-rise apartments, traveling the world, filming in perfect lighting, with spotless skin, with cute accents, and filming a day in their life where they don't just spend all day at home. They go out, they eat, they go shopping, they go grocery shopping, whatever. And now here you are in your small tiny room with your basic phone, thinking, who do I think I am to be making vlogs? Who do I think I am to be making a day in the life vlogs? Let me say this as clearly as possible. You deserve to take up space. Say it with me. I deserve to take up space. We don't have to be rich. We don't have to live in a white aesthetic apartment. We don't have to use fancy words or have 10,000 followers. We just need to be us. You just need to be you, and I just need to be me. If YouTube or TikTok or content creation was meant for the rich aesthetic elite pretty girls, then there would have been like an application form or something. They'll probably ask for your bank balance, your camera quality, your passport stamps, the city you live in, the kind of apartment you live in. Does it have a gym? Does it have an elevator? Does it have fancy things going on? But they don't. Why? Because this space is for everyone. And if you're over here thinking that, oh, I'm not worthy for people to see me online, then girl, you are doing yourself more harm than good. Okay, even if you're a student, you're living with your parents, you're still figuring yourself out, and you have this urge to create content, you still matter. Your voice still counts. You are not too normal, you are not too regular, you're not too boring, you're not ugly, you're not poor. You are a story in progress. You are a story in progress, and people need to see the in between. And here's the thing, when you start showing up anyway, even when you don't feel like you fit in, you start creating space for other girls like you to feel seen too. And girl, if you're enjoying this video, then please hit the subscribe button, because on this channel I'm going to be talking about everything content creation. If you're someone who wants to start creating content, you don't know anything about content creation, you just feel like content creation is my calling, but I just don't know where to start from, girl, hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be putting out a lot of content relating to how you can start creating content and get rich of content. And if you have any questions about content creation, let me know in the comment section. I will definitely make videos responding to them. Excuse number 5, I don't have to make it all about me. You just watched a random regular girl wake up, do her chores, and you're still here. I'm talking about me, by the way. You know why you're still watching this video? It's because this is not just a selfish vlog. It's not just about me brushing my teeth and making breakfast. This vlog is about me, and it's about you. Yes, I'm sharing what my day looks like, but I'm also sharing what I've learned, what has helped me, and what might help you too. That is what makes it stick. That's what makes someone stay. So the next time you want to vlog, but you hear that voice in your head saying, oh, who cares? Who's gonna watch my video? Nobody wants to see my regular life, my boring life. Don't just show them what you're doing. Tell them why it matters. Share your morning routine and the story behind it. Tell us how you started sleeping better, how you finally got consistent with your skincare, how you make the perfect breakfast, how you handle your anxiety when it creeps in before work. Don't just film for you. Film for someone who needs to hear it. Here's where the magic happens. When you stop making selfish vlogs, you stop feeling like you have to be perfect to be worthy of posting. You stop thinking about myself. How do I look? How do I look? How does my apartment look? How does this look? How do I sound? You start to focus on the other person on the side of the screen, and that makes you feel more confident to put out your content, because you know that there's someone out there who is definitely going to end up falling in love with your ideas, falling in love with your tips, falling in love with everything that you've shared in your content. So I want you to use this video as your permission slip. Film your boring life, start today. And if you need a community, girl, I'm right here. I post videos every single week to help you keep going in your content creation journey.